What's up, everybody? We are here. I just had the whole the Monday Night Football theme playing, but we weren't live anyhow. But I do want to talk to you guys about something that I just heard on Monday Night Football. Let me make sure everyone's in here and see what's up. All right, we got everyone in. Yo, did you guys just hear how they went off about the not only the length of time for instant replay, it's supposed to be 60 seconds. And I think the announcers are probably, I got to be honest, for a person who sometimes, even on a very extremely microscopic scale, has to make sure, we're talking, we're communicating. They have a national audience of millions of people watching, and they're supposed to fill in this blank time of 10 minutes to talk. Well, it's supposed to be a 60-minute turnaround time. And I thought the metaphor they used that I haven't heard it yet, but they said that sometimes people feel like they're getting car sick watching NFL with the starts and stops, the starts and stops. And to their point, you want the call to be correct, right? Like, absolutely the most important thing. But the best thing I heard him say is, like, we got microchips and shoulder pads. Why are we still using metal sticks and chains? I always wondered this. Like, we have AWS doing these, getting it down to, that was a 12% likelihood of a catch. But we can't figure out through spotting if they made the first down or not. What? Like he said, we have Hawkeye in tennis or whatever it is, where you can get down to a millimeter of if the ball was in bounds, but we can't, in NFL, a multi-billion-dollar industry, can't figure out how to get the first down. I think that there's too much little insider decisions being made that they don't want to have the accurate information. They want to be able to control it. I mean, like, if we really cared, and I'm going to get started on the break here, if we really cared about the accuracy of everything and the way the rules should be, and I'm not saying human error doesn't make it fun, Brad, then just get rid of review. Human error is, if you want human error, then get rid of replay. I'm all for whatever. I mean, as long as you want that. If you want to lose a game, because some ref made an awful call. But I don't think they're talking about the human error aspect of it as much as it is the delay of game to fix it. And then also, that being said, like, why has it not been improved upon? If they're going to use replay, it could absolutely be fast. They have improved in the way of bringing out the Surface tablets and stuff like that. But to me, it just seems like an opportunity for them to do more advertising. They're doing more advertising on screen, stuff like that. So I think it's an advertising thing. But what bothers me the most is what I heard earlier tonight in the game. You want me to get it done by 11? I can just speed through this, Chris. Sorry. On a weeknight, we can do it, not Monday Night Football. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, Chris. I'll go through it kind of rapidly tonight. We do have 6 hitless prizes to give out too. If you don't hit in the break. What bothers me right now is the fact that this pass interference. They haven't overturned a pass interference call since week 3. My brother said. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I think he was kind of estimating since week 3. Here's the frustrating part about that is that there have been multiple pass interference calls not overturned that were clear as day pass interference. I think even opposing teams would admit, yeah, it was pass interference. And I think to the point that they were talking about today, they're reserving those rules, those changes for an incident like happened in that Rams Saints game last year, where it would be, well, no, stop for a second. Are you telling me that you can change the rule? Because the rule is the rule, right? Pass interference, I know there's perception to it and all, but I mean, there have been enough blatant ones. They're just choosing not to overturn it. And that's insane, right? Like, I see what you give me the stats there, 3 and 7. And I'm all right if it's questionable. Like, I'd rather them not overturn it. To Brad's point of human error, this is a Benberg Curvin out of 99. As it pertains to human error, I'd rather, if it's even questionable, don't overchange it. Like, there's an out of 35, Eddie Jackson. But there have been enough blatant ones that they should have been overturned. Justice Hill, that's a prism. And a Marcus Mariota out of 149. It was an Elijah Holyfield pink out of 199. I know. I kind of heard that a little bit about that. And how can you not challenge it as a coach when you see blatantly obvious a pass interference? Devin White and the autograph. This is just a Prism autograph. To the point of people getting upset with the Raiders making that decision to challenge it. I get how it's upsetting because you know they're not going to overchange it, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to condition coaches not to change it. But then the question is, when do we see that switch? Do we see that switch when it's the playoffs? Do I not throw the challenge flag in the playoffs? Or are they going to overturn? And then at what point do we go back and look at the call that gets overturned and say, okay, here are 4 plays that look just like that weren't overturned. Why did this one get overturned? Prism parallels are a lot nicer. Phoenix has cooler hits in it because they have the patches, but the Prism ones are more valuable. You get more bang for your, I don't know, because Prism's almost a time and a half, if not more, than Phoenix. I don't want to say more bang for your buck. They're both equally cool. But with Prism, you're getting all autographs, not rookie patch autos. So I don't know. I think my concern is then, you know I'm a very much of a hater on the way the Pats get calls, and I'm not going to sit here and hide it. Like, I've watched it for years, and maybe I'm a little bit impartial to the frustrations that I feel like the Patriots definitely get the favorable calls. That could just be my, distaste for always losing to the Pats. But I will say this. I don't like that they're going to be able to make a judgment call. If they overturn any of the pass interference calls now, they did 3 of them. I'd love to go back and look at the 3 they overturned, and see how remotely close they are to, that's the 1 per box color, Devin Bush. And I would agree with you 100%, Jamar. Referees, we talk about this all the time. Referee crews are in for the 2 major questionable calls this year, and where Vegas lines were affected by it. Out of 100, Dwayne Haskins, and I won't get into it too much, but major bets were won on 2 very big questionable calls, and both of them had the same refereeing crew this year. One of them being that Packers-Lions game where there were, ghost penalties called on holding. I mean, they clearly weren't there. The one was questionable, but definitely questionable on the second one. The NFL even admitted that they were wrong on it. A.J. Brown out of 99. And I would agree with you, Todd, but the thing is, why don't they try holding more of them accountable first? Or say, like, do a rating and say they're going to hire, like, 2, like, for Monday Night Football and Sunday Night Football, something like that. They're going to hire 2 full-time staffs that always get those games or something like that. I don't know how they would work it out. But either way, and say that the one with the highest ranking gets the preference on those games or something to that extent. I don't know. There has to be something they can do because it's gotten to the point where that's out of $2.99. It is somewhat unbearable to watch. Catching fire out of 25. But yeah, there's no accountability on it. Like, what happened? All right, so like the NFL comes in and admits, like, and not to bring up that game just specifically, but this is one where the NFL. I'm not saying that, Jamar, but like when the NFL comes out and says they messed up, right? They messed up on that call. So then what's the accountability for the refs there? If a player wears pants that are too long, he's held accountable. He knew, you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's more of a choice, but if a player makes a mistake and accidentally hits a guy in the helmet at full speed, he was just playing the game, right? He didn't intentionally hurt, but they're still giving fines for that. All right, we got through all these. Did I miss a hit? I don't know if I got caught up in the conversation and missed. Please don't tell me they shorted me a hit tonight. Are you serious? Did we get one and I didn't see it? What the hell? That's the second box of Phoenix that did that. That's our second box of Phoenix. I'm going to give you guys a monster hit. We're going to random off like not a monster, but something good. That's bullshit. I'm calling them tomorrow. That's the second box of Phoenix. All right, that's horseshit. All right, guys, I got a hit we're going to replace with it. It'll get randomed off. Right, Devin White, Dwayne Haskins. All right, here we go. I'm going to give it out. All right, I'm going to give out a Mason Rudolph Origins Rookie Auto. Last I checked, I think the last one these sold for $45. I was going to do it tonight as a hit list, decided to do a couple other ones. But he's playing lights out right now. So I'm going to give this out as a bonus hit. Freaking. That's the second box. No, finding the ref doesn't help. So this will be a bonus hit we give away, not going to the Steelers. It'll get randomed off. I want to make sure I didn't miss it one more time. JR, the more I watch, the more I wonder. All right, well, we'll give away the bonus Mason Rudolph then. Don't let me forget. I'm going to set it back here so that I don't. Matter of fact, I'll put it up here like this. Just going to make sure. Whatever. All right, we'll give away that nasty Mason. I'm going to hang on to this box. I'm calling them tomorrow. That's bullshit. All right, guys, we're going to go on to the next one. Let's open up this Leaf Flash, get a couple. How about the turnaround on Mason Rudolph tonight? Holy cow. Seriously, are the Dolphins just trying to lose? Like, they got in there like, all right, we can't win this game now. And the coach just botched. Like, he's guaranteed. Like, I can see ownership wanting to subtly lose games. Do you think teams ever do that? Like, behind the scenes? Not with players' awareness or anything like that. But a GM and a coach work together. All right, here we go. Lil Jordan Humphrey, 1/50 going to the New Orleans Saints. And Amani Oruwariye, that one's going to be out of 25 going to the Detroit Lions, I believe. Yeah, I think so too, Jamar. I think, if you look at the hit Mason Rudolph took, would you want to step right back out there without a little bit of butterflies? Like, I don't care how tough you are. He got literally knocked out. Keyshawn Johnson for the Arizona Cardinals. He's had a few this year. He's coming on slowly. Kenyon Drake jumping over there now. Maybe help out that offense a little bit. And Jalen Jelks, I believe, for the Dallas Cowboys. If anyone can confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's on there anymore. I think that's what team he was on. What Lions Saints trade, Alex? I saw the Chargers fired their offensive coordinator. Did I just see that correctly? And a Damian Harris purple. This is 16 out of 25 on card for the New England Patriots. John getting the Damian Harris purple photography card. I love this Flash stuff. There it is. New England Patriots. That flash stuff is nice. All right, let's do certified next. Then we'll do Prism, and we'll end with black. Then we also have the 6 hitless, and tonight giving away 2 Mason Rudolph. Here we go. Baker Mayfield. Dalvin Cook. Nick Foles. How about out of 35? Phillip Rivers. I saw a speculation of a Phillip Rivers Tom Brady trade. I don't understand where these people are coming up with this. Where in what world does that benefit anyone? I mean, I don't think the Patriots would ever do it. They would lose their fans. The only way that happens, the only way Brady goes somewhere else, if Brady opts out of his contract, goes on his own, and it's just going to piss off his entire fan base in New England. I don't understand if they're just trolling people or what. Out of 99, Johnny Unitas. It's weird. It has this little, symbol up above there. What trade were you talking about, Alex? Kamara, Geis, Landry, Ryan, and how about a Tony Pollard going out to them boys, Dallas Cowboys. Going to be Tabitha Gibson Green. There you go. Tony Pollard. I'll tell you what, if the Steelers would have lost this game, or God forbid they do lose it, do they fire the coach? What's it take for that coach to lose his job? They said he's not going anywhere because apparently the Redskins were interested in him. Here we go. It's going to be one of our on-card autos coming up. Oh, maybe. Maybe not on-card. Nope, not on-card, but it is a Rod Smith for the Denver Broncos going out to Richard Myler. Rod Smith. 27 out of 50. Cool card. Fitzpatrick still got it a little bit. What up, Chad? Long time, man. Need a little babe in my life. Carson Wentz, let me tell you, he looked awful. So did Josh Allen, but you guys didn't feel the wind at that Buffalo game. That Buffalo game, it was just whirling wind, knocking stuff over. You couldn't even, I put my beanie, my hat was just flying off. Oh, you bum, lost it. Steelers got it. Huge turnover. Kelsey and a TJ Watt. This game is brutal. Well, either way, the Steelers are looking like they're going to come out with 3 wins. Only a few games back still. Mixon, Adams, Mack, and how about a game-used Devontae Parker out of 199 going to the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to be Corey Kelly. Oh man, let me tell you, Chad, that game it was awful. It was awful because you knew. I said when I was out, I actually called a guy to help me set my fantasy lineup. I couldn't get it on my phone, and I was like, "Get your Bills players out." I said, get any of your Bills and Eagles receivers out because there's no way they're doing anything. And the truth is, they couldn't. They had a couple unders there to like Beasley and stuff like that. A couple tight ends set right in the middle of the field. But outside of that, what do we got here? How about a Noah Fant? It's going to be out of 35 blue. Super thick card. Another one going out to the Denver Broncos. All right, that's going to be our box of certified. So we have black and prism. We'll end with black. We'll get this prism box open here. Hopefully pull something nasty out of this. We did pull that really cool Steve Young out of the last one, along with a Daniel Jones. I think I don't know what the stat was again. I a lot of times like mega paraphrase these and probably don't have them all accurate, but according to Next Gen Stats, I guess Daniel Jones, as far as it pertains to accuracy and passing on completions, or like it was like a threading the needle stat, I think he said it was. Yeah, Robert Foster lined up actually on the out a lot, Chad. I was surprised, and it's funny, if it would have been less windy, I think they would have gotten him involved a lot more. But it was just they did throw to him downfield one time, but it was too hard. I'm not going to hold a lot of stock on that game. I mean, the Eagles outplayed us significantly. From the first quarter, I could see they were going to run all over us. Jordan Howard out of 99 for the Eagles. Although he wasn't very present. Let me look. I honestly did not even look at the stats from that game yet. I was so irritated by it. But I want to pull that up real quick and see. I know they rushed for a combined over 200 combined rushing yards for the Eagles. Not from any one running back. But let me see it real quick. Jordan Howard I guess he had a better game than I thought. 23 for 96 and a touchdown. Miles Sanders was 3 for 74 and a touchdown, but also had that. I swear he had a kickoff return. Jake Elliott. Oh no, it was that 65-yard TD run. So yeah, honestly, I didn't get to see them run a lot. Like when they were driving, they were mostly. It felt like we got lucky on the Cole Beasley touchdown because we're all right. So we're the front row on like the goal line, so it's awesome when they're down that way. But they just weren't down that way a ton. We did get very lucky on the Cole Beasley touchdown. They were driving the other way. They had driven all the way down the field, and the quarter ended, so they brought it back down, and we got to see that Beasley touchdown happen then, which was really cool. Dwayne Haskins. But other than that, man, it was hard to see a lot of like how they really looked. The defense just looked awful. We're going to get the silver out of the box. One per box is going to be the Peyton Manning going out to the Indianapolis Colts. John Steven are grabbing him. And he didn't look bad. I think he needs some time to get adjusted and get back to it. He's been out for a few weeks. Didn't look great last week. What was his stat line? Singletary had 3 carries, 19 yards. Yeah, I guess I didn't see him a lot because we ran the ball with running backs 12 times, added 8 carries with Josh Allen. It just wasn't good. You are, John? Man, no, I'm going to the next one I'm going to is the Ravens. I was supposed to go to the Skins game, but JRS bailed. He couldn't go. That was a game that was on my agenda to go. They better beat the Skins. That could be the end of the season if we don't. DeAndre Hopkins out of 149. Man, Texans, TJ Watt pulling his pec muscle. That's not good at all. So part of tomorrow, we'll be announcing all of our high score winners or DraftKings winners. We'll do some of our free. We gave away that helmet. If they want me to open it up, we'll do it that way as well. Steve Young out of 175. Like I said, pulled his auto tonight. Legendary Randy Moss. Oh, no, not Spiller, but Fred Jackson, definitely. I don't understand. Like, Gore was doing so well. And this is what doesn't make sense. We threw the ball 34 times in that wind, but ran it 12 times with running backs. It didn't make sense. The game plan did not make sense at all. I think more than anything, the coaches lost that game. Of course, the Eagles run defense is pretty solid. Jadeveon Clowney out of 199. All right, here we go. Foster Moreau. And it's going to be a Paris Campbell for the Indianapolis Colts. Going out to John. There you go. Yeah, Spiller was like, he had his moments. Trust me, I had him in a dynasty league. People would try to get him off of me, and I didn't want to get rid of him, but Eventually, there was a time where I was like, man, I missed my window real fast when I'm trading him because he fell out real quick of the league. Brett Ripien and Alexander Madison. We have a Carson Wentz and a Jawan Winfrey. Again, guys, we're giving that extra bonus Mason Rudolph auto out from Origins. Everyone's eligible since Phoenix kind of dicked us over with a hit. Here we go. Next hit coming up. Rock Sid. And Dexter Williams for the Green Bay Packers. Thought we would see more of him. But this year, of all years, it's Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones, both, for the most part, staying healthy. Looking good. I'll tell you what, did Aaron Jones look good out of the backfield or what? Did he look, I mean, he looked good out of the backfield. Like, I don't mean running out of the backfield. I mean catching out of the backfield. He's playing like receiver status right now. And that, I'll tell you what, that throw, I can hate on Aaron Rodgers all I want because I don't like him, but I can't hate on that throw. I cannot hate on that throw that when he made it in the back of the end zone. I think if you go to the sideline shot of him, he was laughing his ass off, and I think he knew he pulled that one out of his ass. Like, he did not, and I don't think that was his intentions from the start. I think he would hope and threw it up there, but he's watching from the side. Like, I can't believe that shit worked. Ezekiel Elliott, but who cares? He made the pass. I mean, that's what good QBs do, and I'll say he played lights out against a porous Chiefs D. You know, they give up a lot. Brad, I would love to. I want to go to, I only really want to go to pro games, but maybe you can change my mind. Woo, we got a gold one coming. It's not going to be an auto. I think they're printed out of 5. So let's see who it is. I'm excited. Ooh, is it who I think it is? Oh, it's still Terry McLaurin. 2 of 5. Nice short print out of Prism. 2 of 5. There we go, man. Those look sharp. Terry McLaurin going out to the Washington Redskins. That is going to be, who's got him? Brad Warner. There you go. Scary Terry for you there, Brad. Listen, John, I gave Rodgers the props for the game. I don't have to like Rodgers as a human being. I just said he had an amazing game. He looks great right now. He is tough. He is in the zone right now. But don't tell me I have to stop hating Rodgers. I can hate Rodgers all I want. He's a bum of a person. I don't like him as a person. His quarterbacking is great right now, though. I'm not going to take that away. I don't know. It's his arrogance that gets to me, man. How about a Darius Slayton? Heck of a game from him yesterday. I don't know. People change. Maybe this new coach and him are getting along. I don't mind. I just never liked the bell. I never, other guys do that. Cam does that, and he's cocky and arrogant. No one likes Cam because of that. And then Rodgers does it, and it's like, okay. I just never got that. Like, Cam does the Superman, and people are like, oh, he's so cocky. Rodgers does it, and they're like, oh, he's the best. I think it's a double standard. And I don't like the fact that if it was that way across the board and you know, I don't know. I just think I don't like that he's always been like that. I mean, and then you got Cam doing so much for the kids and stuff, and I don't feel like Rodgers does that kind of stuff, and he still look like he's more worried about doing State Farm insurance commercials. 5 out of 10, greedy. And that's what I mean. I think he's a little bit of both. Who is cocky, Chris? Rodgers, Cam, or both? 42 out of 75, Philip Lindsay. And Josh Jacobs, I think we pulled him last time too. 11 out of 35 going out to the Oakland Raiders. Discount double checks. They're throwing out discount double flags at the end of games to give them the win is what they're doing. Oh, you didn't work the first time. Discount double flag. Ronaldo Nehemiah, 1 out of 35. I think Olympian, right? Going out to the San Francisco 49ers, Drake the Snake. Well, you have 7 more chances because 1, everyone's eligible for, Todd. And if you skunk, chance at 6 of those. Woo, it's going to be for them Bengals. 18 of 35 going out to Cincinnati. He's going to be starting before you know it, man. Richard Blaney. All right, guys. Now, wait. Because I am going to count the Rudolph as a hit. So I have to do that before the recap. So they skunked us a hit in Phoenix. So I'm giving out this Origins Blue Auto Mason Rudolph on card. Last I looked, it was like $45. That was just, I checked just a little bit ago. I think the last few sold were around that. So we're gonna give away a nice solid hit there. I have to put that up for random to everyone though, because everyone would have been eligible. But what I'm gonna do is run it as a team because it's gonna count as a team hit, not a person hit. So I'm gonna bring you guys over here. And if that team already had a hit, so be it. They doubled down on a hit, but I'm actually going to write on the top loader who got that hit. So someone said I need to move this down. John, I think it was. There we go. All right. So 10, 28, 19, random teams extra hit. Mason Rudolph. Min roll 5. Yeah, so to recap kind of what we talked about a little bit tonight besides the Bills sucking. The refs need to take less time getting those replays done. The NFL needs to implement a more technology-based system to make those first downs and those, especially things like the first downs, the touchdowns, that stuff more efficient. And Rodgers is still a douchebag, but he's a really good quarterback right now. Just to summarize, LA Rams is going to get the hit here. So this is actually going to go out to the Rams. This Mason Rudolph Origins auto. I don't know who had the Rams. Let me check. Chris Vogt, you got it, man. You had the Rams. See? Talk shit on Brady, get good karma. All right, guys. So I'm going to do a recap here. We did get this really cool, scary Terry McLaurin vinyl red going out to Brad. That is a cool card out of 5. Greedy out of 10. Patrick Peterson to 75. Peyton Manning was our silver. Jordan Howard out of 99. Rivers out of 35. Hawkinson out of 25. A.J. Brown out of 99. Some Eddie Jackson out of 35. So some cool stuff there. All right, we are going to do the recap here. Josh Jacobs, Oakland Raiders, Amber and Mike Hensley. There you go, guys. And Denver Broncos, Noah Fant going out to Richard Myler. And Devontae Parker, Miami Dolphins, Corey Kelly. We had the Dwayne Haskins for the Washington Redskins going out to Brad Warner. Now, since Phoenix shorted us a hit, I added in this Origins Mason Rudolph. Chris, you got it. It went to the LA Rams is who that counts as. Ryan Finley for the Cincinnati Bengals at a 35 going out to Richard Blaney. White ink auto from Black. Ronaldo Nehemiah for the San Francisco 49ers going out to Drake the Snake. Darius Slayton, New York Giants going out to Josh Hurdle. Dexter Williams for the Green Bay Packers going out to Jamar. And Paris Campbell for the Indianapolis Colts going out to John Steven. Rod Smith, really cool card for the Denver Broncos. That's 27 out of 50 mirror signatures. Tony Pollard for the Dallas Cowboys to Tabitha Gibson Green. And Damian Harris for the New England Patriots. John, you're getting that one right there too. Jalen Jelks for the Dallas Cowboys. Keyshawn Johnson for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Michael Burnett. Amani Oruwariye for the Detroit Lions going out to Alex Regal. Lil Jordan Humphrey for the New Orleans Saints going out to Drake. And for the Tampa Bay Bucks, Dan Holbrook getting the Devin White out of Phoenix. I did all these, right? Yep. All right. Now we have to give away these 6 prizes. First is going to be Mason Rudolph. Second is going to be the Kenyon Drake. Third is going to be the $5 credit. Fourth will be the $5 credit. Fifth will be the Prism Pack. Sixth will be the Draft Picks 15 Prism Pack. All right. Only the hitless teams are eligible. All right. Bring you guys over. Top 6 hitless. First, Rudolph. Second, Drake. Third. And fourth, credit. 5 each. Fifth is the 2019 DP Prism Pack. Sixth is 2015 DP Prism. Min roll 5. Good luck, y'all. 8 will do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be Jonathan Green. That's ironic. You're actually getting the Mason Rudolph as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jonathan Green. Second place, the Seahawks, is going to be Jamar Evans. You are getting yourself the Drake 4-color RPA. The third and fourth that are getting the credit is the Falcons and the Eagles. That's Brandon Vernon. You're getting yourself $5 credit. Philadelphia Eagles, Chris Vogt, getting yourself $5 credit. The 19 draft picks Prism is going out to the New York Jets, which is Joe Thompson. If you're in here, Joe, I can open it. If not, it ships to you. And the 6th place is the Buffalo Bills, which is Brad Warner. Maybe get yourself an LSU card in there. All right, guys. Sorry, no big bangers in it. But did what I can for you guys. I don't like when Panini shorts us. I don't always give away a card that big, but you caught me on a night where I'm pretty pissed off that Panini's doing that. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's the 2nd box of Phoenix we've opened up that was missing a hit. So, and 1 box of Prism. And then you look at Certified, and everyone hates on Certified. You want me to rip it quick, Brad? But Certified gives more extra hits than they ever are missing hits. All right, you got an Arian Foster, a Cam Chancellor. There's an Aaron Donald rookie silver. Gerald Christian and Josh Robinson. It's a pretty cool card here with the Aaron Donald. No LSU cards, though. That's out of Pitt, Virginia Tech, Tennessee, Mississippi State, and Louisville. Brad, a big college fan. All right. Love you all, fam. We'll be back tomorrow. I got a lot of the giveaway stuff to do. Woo! They were about to make that a game. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for being patient with me trying to figure out that hit situation. Catch y'all soon.